think it was very useful. It was very insightful in terms of bringing in all of the things that I love doing, all of my passions and all of my interests, and trying to merge them into one larger business instead of having different things all over the place. It was nice to get some clarity on how to organise all of the ideas and bring them into my social work business. Yeah, it's amazing to think of that. It's the first time I think it's really the pennies dropped that that's possible. And so it's just exciting. It's nice to know that you can be meeting people's needs as well as doing things that you're passionate about. So you're not dreading going to work, you're not dreading particular days of the week even. Being able to go through the structure of my routine, just knowing that I'm going to have a better work-life balance as well is key. So yeah, it's exciting to know that you can do what you love. You can bring in your hobbies and interests and your passions, still be helping people and still have a work-life balance. It feels a bit like winning the lottery, but a different kind of lottery, if you know what I mean. It's like you can have everything you need and want as long as you're kind of invested in growth and development for yourself. So that's good. Hobbies and interests in terms of, for example, the fact that I'm into creative writing. That is something that I can bring in to help with young people, as we've discussed, in terms of helping them to understand their social story and their narrative of what's going on for them. That's something that I think will help, rather than sitting down with them doing direct work and saying, how do you feel about this change or that change? Then being able to have it as a narrated story, I think will help them to engage more with understanding what their experience is and what that means for them in the short and long term. So I definitely think it will help, but it's just a matter of getting it all down and getting the ideas on paper. But I'm excited about that because that is a passion that I know can benefit others. I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous. When we're talking about the business aspect of things, it's not been necessarily the most straightforward of processes that I've understood. So with your expertise, I'm excited to go through it, but I'm just a little bit anxious about the time it's going to take, because this is one of the other things I've buried my head in the sand with. From the time they told me I'm registered, I just put the paperwork all neatly down to one side and got on with life. Do you know what I mean? Because my mission was make sure you register the business. Everyone was telling me make sure you register it. So it was like, tick, that's done. You'll get the accountant fee, and that's just been procrastinated on. So I'm a little bit nervous about that aspect of things, but I understand why we need to do it. You know, there's no point. I feel like this process incorporates every aspect of my life. And so it's a life-changing experience. It's not just necessarily about business and social work. So I see why we need to do it. If you've got other business elsewhere, we need to tie them together and see how they're going to influence each other. I'm only one person, so you can't have your hands in different pies. One pie is done perfectly and the rest of them are kind of messy, scattered over there. It's not going to work. So I get why we need to do it, but I'm a little bit anxious about it, but we'll get it done, I'm sure.